And good morning to you. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. It's a rainy, very rainy Tuesday morning in Philadelphia. Just took the trash out to the curb. Not like you want to know what my daily things are. Someone said to me yesterday, they comment, they go, dude, you look, every time you're on video, you look like you just rolled out of the sack. Can't make that up, can you? All right, so let's set the record straight. I get up at about 4:30 every day, make my way downstairs, make the coffee, set this up here in about 3 seconds in the cozy nook, which is a little bumped out area in my kitchen, just a little tiny little area that never gets used except for this. So I finally found a use for this area. It's very simple. I can look out onto the deck, look into the backyard, see what the animals are doing. I make my coffee, drink my coffee. And one of the places that I don't stop on the way down here is the bathroom or a mirror. I literally roll out of the sack. 9 times out of 10, what you see me wearing in the morning is what I usually went to bed in. So, no, I haven't seen a mirror yet. So the first time I'm seeing myself is actually on this little monitor right here, which is my phone, a Galaxy Note 5, which I am upgrading real soon to a Galaxy Note 9. Thank God. I think I have 8 gigs on this phone, and the new one has 128. So it's going to be a little bit different, and it's 4K. So I'm pretty excited about the resolution and the possibilities of doing more professional videos. But it's really the message that matters, right? But first, coffee. Well, what's in the Sultan's news for this morning? Most people don't hang out with 5 actual humans. You've heard the phrase that says you're the average, you become the average of the 5 people you hang out with. I don't even hang out with 5 people. I have 1 or 2 friends that I do things with. The rest are acquaintances and so forth. But I don't hang out with 5 people. Most people don't hang out with 5 actual humans, but the principle is the same. You become the average of the 5 content creators that you listen to the most. Either watch on YouTube, listen to podcasts, or read. If you watch stoners and losers, guess what's going to happen? Watch those that are practicing excellence, and you magically and incrementally improve. A man can be jacked on the outside, but still be scrawny and weak on the inside. I don't say that as an insult. I say that because many of my coaching clientele are jacked people. Men, women, strong, successful, inside, fragile, hurt, walking with a limp. And that's okay for a while, because you can only keep that exterior up for so long. 20-pound dumbbells make me look great. I love my 20-pound dumbbells. But they don't help me when I have to move the refrigerator or dig a fence post hole. That's why I'm moving more into compound exercises at this late stage of my life to strengthen my entire body, not just make the body look good with individual body parts. That's why I kind of crack up every time I see somebody with, like when I see a guy my age with like massive pecs. And, you know, we tend when we work out, we tend to work on the things that we can see and not the things we can't see. So there's guys that have huge pecs, massive shoulders, biceps, but their back is weak, their legs are weak. But we kind of like this look, you know. So I am moving to compound exercises for overall body strength, because that's what's going to help me. Big pecs aren't going to help you when you get old. They ain't going to help you. Big biceps. Strong helps you when you get old. Flexible helps you when you get old. Not beefy. That does nothing for you. But I will say this. 20 pounds is better than no pounds. So pick up some heavy stuff. When I was younger, I was throwing around 50-pound dumbbells. That was heavy for me. I know my brother, my brother Tony, some of you know him. He does 100-pound dumbbells. 100-pound dumbbells. Holy cow. It's like a person in each hand. When you hear the phrase girl next door, what do you think of? What comes to mind? Does that mean wholesome? Does that mean friendly? It usually doesn't mean hot and super attractive, right? When someone says, well, she's kind of like a girl next door type. What comes to your mind when you hear that phrase? Put your answer down below, please. When you hear girl next door, what do you think of? In the dating world now, when it comes to dating sites, what one woman now calls average was yesterday's BBW. I see women that call themselves average build, and they're fat. And I'm thinking, what has happened? Or someone will say, I'm fit, but they're fat. I'm thinking, what? Do they have enough loser men telling them that they're hot that they now believe it and actually have to type it out? I thought average and fit are pretty universal terms. I guess they're not. In Okinawa, the elderly, and when I say elderly, I mean 100 years old, are considered their culture's national treasures. People are treasures, not things. Let that sink in. The best wine that I've ever had was from Sardinia, a red wine from Sardinia called Cananau. If you let it breathe properly, open the bottle, let it breathe 20 minutes. Be prepared to enter absolute heaven. Have it with some aged Pecorino Romano cheese and a plate of some olives, different olives. It's going to blow your mind. But the key word is let the wine breathe. If you drink it right away, you're not going to like it. Let it breathe. It just becomes so beautiful. There's an old Okinawan saying that says at 70, you're still a child. At 80, a young man or a woman. And if at 90, someone from heaven invites you over, you tell them, go away and come back when I'm 100. I love that. Some of the longest living people in the world are in Okinawa. They used to give awards, centenarian awards. Like when someone turns 100, they would give them like a plaque or something like that, some kind of award when they turned 100. But they stopped doing it. You know why? Because there's so many of them. Let that sink in. I want to start a meetup, an excellence meetup, where we talk about these things in person. If you live within 1 hour of Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, let me know. We'll have a meetup. That'll be a cool thing. The clothes she wears, her sexy ways, make an old man wish for his younger days. She knows she's built and knows how to please, sure enough to knock a strong man to his knees. The song Brick House from the Commodores, 1977. Big Tow, BGTOW. Boxers going their own way. They lost one fight and said, "That's it, I'm never getting in the ring again." Reminds me of something else called MGTOW. Men who lose at love and say, "That's it, women suck. They're all the same." Did you stop learning how to ride a bike when the first time you fell? No. You learned how to do it. You kept doing it until you succeeded. Same thing with any skill. Any skill. You keep doing it until you succeed at it. You learn the dance steps. You're not going to be great at dating. You're not going to be great at mating at first. You might. I know I wasn't. But don't give up on ladies. If you're a man, don't give up on women because you lost once or twice or 3 times. Don't have faith in other people. Have faith in yourself. That's why I'm not a big fan of MGTOW. I always tell people all the time, MGTOW, which is men going their own way, it's a nice place to visit, but you don't want to live there. I hope that makes sense. MGTOW is focusing on how everyone else is bad. And everyone else is out to screw you. You know what? Get your focus off of other people. Put it on yourself. Pursue excellence, not women. This is for the men. Pursue excellence, not women. And what's going to happen? I don't want to say the right people, because I'm not one of these right, you got to find the right woman. I don't believe in the right woman, and I don't believe in soulmates. But other people that pursue excellence will be magically drawn to you. And I'm not talking about the law of attraction or any of that bullshit. I'm just talking that like attracts like in that way, but not that mystical law of attraction bullshit. When you pursue excellence and not women, you will attract people that are excellent, period. Because excellent people want to be around excellent people. And that's men and women. When it comes to the ladies watching this, you might say, "I'm done with men. I'm done." Cut your hair short, dye it purple, pierce your nose and your lip and all this stuff, get a tattoo. Ladies, just step back. Step back. Don't cut your hair. If you already have tattoos, there's nothing you can do about it. Don't get more piercings. Don't color your hair some whacked out color. I don't care. "Well, I'm an artist." No, you're fucked up. Stop it. Only in this century have people used art. You're giving artists a bad name. Only in this century have people done stupid ass things to their looks and used the excuse, "I'm an artist." No, you're not. You're dysfunctional. I hope that helps, man. I want the best for you, for ladies and men. Men, be a man. Ladies, be a lady. You might say, "Yeah, that didn't get me very far." Do not put your hope in humanity. Put your hope in yourself. Invest in you, not other people. We'll talk about that at a future time. Getting laid off from retail was the best thing that ever happened to me. I retweeted that. That didn't happen to me, but that was That was something I retweeted that I thought was brilliant. What might seem tragic at one point to you can end up turning out to be a blessing. I'm not one of these, you know, all these, there's this whole community of people like, I'm blessed. Shut the up with your blessed bullshit. Okay, shut up with that. I'm blessed. Stop it. I don't think blessed means what you think it means. So just stop it with the blessed stuff. Okay? You're not fortunate. You're not blessed. Everything is consequences of something else. If you're experiencing good things in your life, it's the result of you planting good seeds, and it's just the fruit. It's your life bearing fruit. It's the consequences of positive actions. If you're experiencing shit in your life, then guess what? You're going to bear crappy fruit. Stress will shorten your life, just like alcohol and drug abuse. All three, stress, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, you will have early sickness and death. Period. Which is more true? Out of sight, out of mind, or absence makes the heart grow fonder? What do you think? Put your answer down below. What do you think? Out of sight, out of mind, or absence makes the heart grow fonder? I know a lot of guys who would like to try pipe smoking, but they don't because their wife won't let them. One of the things I love about the 21 convention is that it's white men, black men, Asian men, Native American men, disabled men, abled men, every other demographic of man you can think of, coming together and learning. At 21 Con, there's nothing that separates, no lines of division. Superficial outside differences disappear. It's men sharing notes with men. So when I announce next year when the next 21 convention is, and I give you the link to sign up for it, do it. Start saving now. It's not cheap. It's not free. But the effects of it will last forever and improve your life. There are people who come back 100 pounds lighter, looking more handsome, making more money because of the 21 convention. There are people who are choosing to live because of the 21 convention and the non-stop barrage of excellence coming at you for 4 days. Non-stop for 4 days. You've heard me talk about it now for 2 years. It will blow your mind and improve your life. Don't doubt me on that. My brother went this past year, a month ago. He went through a breakup last summer. Was down in the dumps. He went to the convention. I said, "What did you think?" He's like, holy, unbelievable. He's a different person now. And this is a man that has pursued excellence, but had a vulnerability, an Achilles heel, a weak spot, an area of weakness that he constantly would fall into. He's strong now, and so will you be. When white punks gather and make trouble publicly and resist, it's called anarchy. It sounds glamorous and cool. Anarchy sounds cool, right? When black people do it, it's called a riot. That's why I hate the mainstream media. Can't stand the news. Words matter, and words create racism and division. So why do you keep watching the news? White people don't always do this. Black people don't always do that. No one can be categorized in the always or never category. People are individuals and should be judged and evaluated based upon individual merit. The 2015 movie Room. When the movie ended, my mouth was wide open and the theater was silent. Every single performance was amazing and award-worthy. The trailer, if you look at the trailer, it's going to suck. It does not at all depict what the film really is like. And it was my 2015 pick of the year for films. But the subject matter was so dark, too dark for mainstream, but it was an unforgettable independent film. Look for the movie Room. And if you've seen it, let me know about down below. Blessed are the peacemakers, not the community organizers. I can't complain, but sometimes I still do. Life's been good to me so far. Joe Walsh, 1978. Tell me about the play you're in. Well, it starts with me kissing the leading lady for 20 minutes. Well, then what happens? The curtain goes up and the play begins. Milton Berle and Edward Everett Horton, 1949. The Texaco Star Theater. Don't get me wrong, you can make a lot of money and have a lot of sex and still be a douche. The key is having your heart in the right place, be firm in your values, treat others well, and have gratitude. That's usually the antidote to doucheness. Half of all your troubles can be solved by two things. Make more money, have more sex. Let that sink in. Anyone who uses the prefix alt when describing another is a complete douche. If you disagree with me, you're an alt douche. I'm tired of alt right, alt left, alt this, alt stupid. That was the prefix of the year in, 2017? It's over. Some Silicon Valley douche, little white anarchist sitting in his mommy's basement came up with that word, or that prefix. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Excuse me. Sorry, the nose is running again. And I haven't been up long enough for any medication to kick in yet. Working for a company sucks unless you own that company. Come on, man, it's been a really bad year for horror films. Major, major horror fan. Horror, sci-fi, mystery, thriller. Huge, huge fan of monster movies growing up. Huge fan. Monster movie posters, models, action figures. I couldn't get enough of horror growing up. Couldn't get enough. Favorite actors: Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Boris Karloff, Claude Rains. I love that stuff. But this year, horror films sucked. The best one, and still the best this year, and here we are in November, So we still have another month for maybe Hollywood or someone to put out a good horror film, was the movie Hereditary. Nothing else has come along. Genuinely original, creepy, earned shock, not cheap scares, not like shit jumping out at you and you jump back. And the acting was some of the best that I've seen in years. The movie Hereditary. If you've seen it, let me know down below. And I'll say this again, and we'll end with this. Young men, when she says, "I love you, but I'm not in love with you," it's over. Move on. Save your money and time for someone who is worth your money and time. And you know who that is? It's you. And with that, have another sip of your coffee. Start your day. Pursue excellence and not people. Oh, today I'm doing a beard trim video to kind of tame this bush. It'll be completely quiet, no talking, just me doing it. So look for that video later on. I've let it go for 2 weeks now, and I just want to kind of make it neater looking. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.